all, congratulations to all of you. You have worked so hard to get your offer, and soon you will be embarked on your journey to the UK. So today's briefing is designed to help you to prepare from before you arrive to the UK to your arrival and your first few weeks in the UK. So without any delay, let's get started. So before leaving, make sure that you have met all the deadlines set by your university or institutions. So make sure that you have a copy of your offer letters, your car statement, that we use it for visa applications, as well as the contact detail of your universities. So university usually will send you guidance on academic matters and enrollments, culture preparations, arrival informations, money management and health, and also available support services. Please take time to read all of this information very carefully because this will be help you when you land in the UK. Next. So now let's talk about traveling to the UK. In this section, we will cover 3 parts: what to pack in your main luggage, what to pack in your carry-on luggage, and what not to pack in your luggage. So when it comes to packing, think about UK season. There's 4 seasons in the UK: autumn, winter, spring, and summer. So autumn might be mild or windy. Winter will be cold, icy, and sometimes snowy. So spring will be rainy, but very fresh. And summer will be warm with long sunny day. So we recommend you check the weather and temperature for wherever you are consider living in the UK, whether it's be in England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, or Wales. So you may also take a few set of your formal or traditional clothing for special events. So if you take medications, make sure that you bring enough supply to last until you register with a GP doctors in the UK. Okay? So in your carry-on luggage, always keep essentials and important documents such as your valid passport, your e-visa decisions letters, your offer letters and cards, all the original certificates and transcript. You use it for your university accommodations, your accommodation details such as your tenancy agreements, and your medical insurance. So your medical insurance will be like TB report. Okay, so all the university contact details, information about your pickup service, such as your airport or train station pickups, confirmation letters, and also bring some UK currency with you. Okay, so it is also a good idea to save all these originals hard copy into digital copies for any important documents to your email or cloud storage. Okay, so next, so there is a one big update. The UK now is moving towards e-visa, so no more BRP card. Your e-visa show your immigration status and the condition of your stays. So to access it, you will need to create a UKVI account. So the UKVI account is free, and each dependent must have their own accounts. So please make sure that you set up this before traveling. Okay, so what not to pack. So make sure that you do not pack any of these following items in your main or hand carry. So items such as drugs, weapons, indecent or obscene materials such as pepper spray and counterfeit goods are not allowed. All the restricted foods such as meat, dry meat product, or milk and dairy product, fruits, fresh fruits, fish, and others, all these product is restricted. So always, if you're unsure, always check the UK government ban and restricted goods list before you fly. So you can scan the QR code here to check what you can bring and what you cannot bring to UK. Okay, next will be arriving in the UK. So once you land in the UK, you will see, you can just follow the airport sign. So if you're catching another flight to your city, then you just follow flight connection. Otherwise, you can just follow arrival. So arrival will take you to the passport control. So at passport control, officers may ask you some questions. So we have a list of custom mock interview questions prepared here for you. All of these questions you will need to know, like what is the purpose of your visit, what course are you going to do. So even though they have all the details, but it will still ask you whether you are coming to the UK to study and whether you can speak simple English. So where is your university about? Have you traveled to UK before? And all these questions you will need to know. And don't worry, these are normal. Just answer it confidently and honestly. Okay? So after immigrations, Next, MT. So after immigration, you will collect your luggage at the baggage cram. So then move to the custom. There are two lanes, one is green and another one is red. So if you are traveling with no banned or restricted goods, just go through the green lane, and you are not sure if you have anything to declare, then you can just follow the red lanes, okay? So before getting to your place of study, before you leave Malaysia, share your travel plan with your universities. Keep their emergency contact detail in your hand luggage. So check if your university offer a pickup service. So if not, don't worry. So most transport service in the UK, they can actually, you can get the tickets for travel in advance, such as coach or train. Then all of these services, they can accept credit or debit cards. You can also use UK money that you have bought or withdraw cash from any ATM machine. First week of your first few weeks in the UK. So your first few weeks in the UK will be busy but exciting. So you will register and complete enrollment, getting a timetable, meet your tutors or your personal tutor as well. So every student will be assigned with a personal tutor. You will get a chance to speak to your tutors or personal tutor during the first few weeks. So you will get familiar to universities' library services and system. And also you will, during the welcome week, you will register to a GP doctor, and you will be able to request a bank letter to open a bank account in the UK. So you can also join clubs and societies. So these all are the fundamentals of your student life. So make sure that you attend all the activity during the first few weeks. Okay, arrival dates. So most of the university have designated days for new international students. So we encourage students to attend if possible. You will be able to collect your accommodation keys at the accommodation desk, and you will need to show your tenancy agreements. So next, we'll come to registrations. So remember to bring all the passport and all the original documents you use to apply to the universities. So during registration, it is important that you have your original passport and your e-visas. All the academics transcript and certificates in original copy, IELTS certificates to prove your English language proficiency, all the payment receipt if you already make the payment to the universities, course confirmation letter, unconditional offer letters, and also your CAS statements. So if you are unsure which one is your CAS statements, you can always refer to your consultant to request your CAS statements. So up-to-date address from your home country and your next of kin details. So contact detail of your residence in the UK and also your UK mobile telephone numbers. So all these documents you will need to provide during registrations. So having of all these ready will make the registration process smoothly. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for my part for the pre-departure briefing. So I would like to hand over to MT now to continue the briefing. Thank you, everyone, and please join me in welcoming Miss MT.
Thank you, Mei Ling.
Thank you.
One important thing to bring back from Mei Ling briefing just now is very, very important to bring your original academic transcript and certificate that you use for application. So if you're unsure which certificate, do qualify with your consultant to know what you need to bring over to UK, because we got students on off coming back to us and ask for help because university restricted them from doing complete the registration, because all document that you submitted is online, the digital copy, and the university reserve the right to view the original when you be in the UK. Failure to present the original certificate will make you not complete the registration successfully. And we have students, they will need to courier, the parents have to courier the original certificate to UK. It's a lot of hassle. So remember to bring the original documents to UK. Okay, so let's carry on with the next session, transportation. So in the UK, the transportation is very convenient and accessible. Travel and transport options in the UK varies by location. So some bus services, coach services is very different from one location to another. But basically, UK have a very good network of the public transportation. This including the bus, taxi, as well as many internal flights between the UK airports. So if you students and you're traveling on the budget, it's very essential, important that you plan your journey in advance. So you can get a cheaper ticket if you book it earlier, like 3 weeks in advance, and also you can get student discount. For example, if you book the train ticket using Trainline or National Rail, you will get 30% discount if you can register for the student ticket. Other than that, like long distance bus in UK is called coach. So this including National Express, Flex Bus, Mega Bus, all are this you can check on if you want to travel from one city to another, not within the city. Then these are the website and the apps you can download to check on the tickets. Uber is another common taxi application that you can download, but some cities that I know they're not using Uber. You can check with your consultant to see what application you can download earlier before your arrival in the UK for the transportation. Okay, accommodation options. I think most of you already got accommodation pre-booked before your arrival, but basically, if you have not yet get your accommodation, you can talk to the university to ask about the options available. And if you like confirm the university quite late and you're still looking for the accommodation, start thinking about the accommodation as soon as you accept the offer. But there are other options available to students. One thing important is you're living far away from home. Managing the finance is one part you need to learn. So first thing student will ask me about is opening the UK bank account. So if you're doing a program more than 6 months in the UK, you can open the UK bank account, which using the local banks, for example, the Halifax, Lloyds, HSBC, all these are like a CIMB or public bank in Malaysia. So you can register with them and not paying any service fee. I will teach you how to open the UK bank account later on. But before that, don't try to bring very large amounts of money, the cash with you to UK. Is quite not very safe if you carry like 2,000, 3,000 pounds of the cash with you to UK and carry it everywhere that you go. So you can bring like 500 pound, 800 pound with you to UK first, and then you can register the bank account in the UK, and parents and family can wire the money later on to you. And the living cost is vary from one individual to another. So let's say if you're living in big city like London, Manchester, Birmingham, then you're expecting to spend more as for the daily basis. It's important that you have a realistic idea of what your living cost will be before you arrive in the UK. So the cost of living, as I said just now, is very depends on where you'll be staying and your personal spending lifestyle. But you should budget between 900 to 1,400 per month to cover the rent, bills, entertainment, and other living costs. NUS is another cards that you can register to prove your student status when you'll be in the UK. So there are two cards usually can prove your student status apart from your student ID. For example, NUS and SIC. So these are the cards that you can register to. So before like visiting to restaurants, you can go online to check whether they offer student discount or not. So some websites that you do the online shopping, they do student discount. So you can, there are many ways that for you to get a discounted as living as student in the UK. And for traveling, using the train, you need to register with the National Rail. You need to show your student status as well. So that is a fee to pay. But with that card that you have, you will get 30%, up to 30% of the discount when you travel. This is quite worth. Okay, there are some websites that you can visit, not known to if you're first time to travel, but not first time travel to UK, then these are the websites that you can visit to, like Student Beans, Meal Round, Money Saving Student. All these websites you can visit to learn about the discount. So which like a clothing store, which restaurants in the city they run the student discount for students. Opening banks account, yeah. So for student, if you will study for a program more than 6 months, then you are eligible to open the bank account in the UK so that your family can easily send you the money. If you choose to work, you must have a UK account to be paid and never carry too much cash with you because it can be very dangerous. Please note that it will take up to 2 weeks for you to have set up the bank account. It is not as what you experience in Malaysia. So you can just pop into the branch. You need to make appointment before you visit to the banks in the UK. So on the left-hand side, you can see the local banks in the UK, like Barclays, HSBC, TSB, NatWest, Lloyds Bank. All these are the local banks in the UK. But in the UK, if you want to open the bank account, you can't simply visit to the branch and say, I want to open the bank account. You need to book the appointment. You need to carry documents with you, which is the bank letter, and also bring the passport. Where to get the bank letter is from the university. So tourists cannot open the bank account. What document you need to have in order to prove that you are a student is the letter issued by the university. You need to complete the enrollment and you have your student status confirmed already. You can go to the international office or the registrar in the university and ask for the bank letter. So with the letter issued by the university, bring along with you to the bank, tell them I want to open the bank account. Then they will help you set up the bank account. Why need 2 weeks? Because they would give you the bank detail, bank account number, sort code to you. But the cards that they issue to you, debit card, is not printed right away. Not like in Malaysia, you'll get it like in few hours. But in UK, they will send it in 2 weeks of time. So 2 weeks time of getting the card, and then they will send you the password. It's not like you reset the password from the ATM. They'll send you the password through a letter to the address that you register. So in between the time that you're arriving, getting the bank account, until you'll be able to access your bank account, you need to have prepared the cash with you. So that would take some time. So let's say 3 to 4 weeks, then try to estimate how much cash with you need to prepare to. But apart from the UK bank account, it's very convenient, right? In the recent years, there are travel cards for you to use. But I still advise you, even though you already register with Wise or Monzo, as well, to open the UK local bank account, because there are some function you can't use with your travel card. For example, auto billing or online purchases. Some they will still prefer you use the UK local banks. So as long as you're not subscribed to the premium services like it cover for insurance, whatever, then you're not supposed to pay the service fee, the monthly fee. It's free to have a UK bank account. So it's advisable to register with a not UK, is to the travel card first, so that you don't need to bring a lot of cash with you, but with the card that you can still use it for dining, buying stuff. But then later on, after you've done the enrollment, get the bank letter and then set up the UK bank account. Okay. On campus, so we already cover for the finances. So talk about the on campus, what you can do. There are many clubs and society that you can join. So we encourage students, if you study in the UK, try to explore as much as you can. So not living as a student, only studying, but try to integrate and make more friends. So how to make more friends and extend your circle is through joining clubs and society. So many universities in the UK, they have sport facility as well as the clubs and teams for you to join. Student unions as well, you can consider to join, because they organize all kinds of the social function. Some UK university have their own campus cinema as well. So you have the chance to watch the films with discounted prices compared to you go to the commercial one. It's a smaller but cheaper in price. Off campus, so this activity that you can join, but it is not in the campus already. It is run by commercial. So for example, arts and culture, the UK is packed with museums, theatre, and other cultural attraction just waiting to be discovered. Many museums in the UK and the galleries are free admission. So if you be in the UK, study in the UK, can try to take the advantage, visit to all these cultural places, and it's free. Music, some of the world's largest music venues and events are in the UK. The O2 Arena in London and the world famous Glastonbury Festival. Many world-renowned artists and bands also plays at UK, even in the university and colleges. So London also have one very famous theatre called West End. Cinema, sports are all this activity you can explore. Food and drinks in the UK. You can find all kinds of the international foods and cuisines in the UK. With a large array of the different restaurants and takeaway and food halls. But if you want to save money as student, it's better for you to prepare your own meals. Supermarket and specialist food shops stock a range of the international foods. So some parents ask me whether it's easy to get rice in the UK. Yeah, it is no problem to get rice because UK is very international. So in the supermarket like Tesco, Morrison, Lidl, all selling rice packet, you can get. All pubs and the bars, restaurants offer a wide range of the non-alcohol drinks. If you are under 18, don't challenge the law in the UK. You need to prove that you are over 18 to buy alcohol. So even if you're going to the grocery like Tesco, if you're getting the alcohol drink, they will check your ID to prove that you are over 18. Okay, lots of local and supermarket offer online delivery. We have students, they buy in bulk. It is like minimum spending. You need to spend £50, something like that, to have the grocery sent to your doorsteps. So all this you can check out which is nearer to you. You can order food online from local restaurants to be delivered to your accommodation. So all these are the delivery applications that you can download the apps, or you can explore later on when you arrive in the UK. In UK, it's called Deliveroo, Just Eat or Uber Eats. Like Malaysia, we have Grab's Food, Shopee Food, something like that. But in UK, they have their own version. You can also try a meal kit supplier who will supply the ingredient you need and the recipe to cook meals. Very convenient. One thing about the tap water in Malaysia, the tap water is not safe to drink. But UK, the water is treated in the way to let you drink directly from the tap. But they have two taps. One is cold water, another one is hot water. So it is the hot one, you cannot drink directly. So boil, if you still prefer to boil the water, I suggest you to take it from the cold water, tap water. But anyhow, local people drink the tap water directly. And in the restaurants, if you want to order for water for free, they not charge you. You can tell the waiter or waitress that you want tap water. Safe to drink. In terms of part-time work, if you on the student study visa, you can work up to 20 hours per week during term time. And there is no limitation of how many hours if you are on holiday or official breaks. For example, if you're on the summer breaks, winter break, Easter break, the university totally off and you're not going back to the university to attend lessons, then it doesn't matter how many hours you work. There's no restriction. But in the term time, meaning that you have lessons going on, you are not it's not lawful. It's just not right that you work more than 20 hours. You are not allowed to do so, more than 20 hours. Pay rates, you can check on the UK government website. So all students, if you are over 21 years old, you will get £11.44 per hour. That is the national minimum wage the employer is supposed to pay you. So if they pay you lower than the national minimum wage, it is not right. You can report them to the authority. And if you are under 18, it's lesser, £6.40. So the hourly rate is depends on your age. Okay, what you can do, it is on campus or off campus. Off campus meaning outside of the university. You can go to restaurants, cafe, any hospitality, or for the shops that you know they are hiring. You can prepare the CV and send to the shops directly. Wait for their contact whether they want to hire you or not. On-campus opportunities are more varies. It's like if they have open day, they need student ambassador, or they need some restaurant waiting staff, they will just hire students. So you can check with the university job center, or they will have the job vacancy notice published on the notice boards. So if you spot the job opportunity, you can just quickly approach them and get the words. Study in the UK, it's important for students that you know what kind of supports are available to you, and a lot of supports, many students, they're not aware that is. So it's already readily be there to support international students. While you're studying in the UK, you'll get huge support from the university and career advisors. So the university, they will on-off organize and host the jobs and career fairs. So it's essential that you keep up with this events information by following the social media or the university job center. And they will usually publish such information, and it's very good activity because many students, they attend the fair, they get some information about the local companies and the firms that are hiring, so they can meet with the HR people right on the spot. And as well, many professors are the industry leaders working and teaching in the university. You can get a lot of the industry related information from your professors directly. And to support students to get jobs, there are work placements, internships, and voluntary works on offer as part of your program as well. And you can get such information from the university. Use these services throughout your study to get yourself up to the best possible next step of your career. And other help and advices available to student, including the student welfare service or student health center, tutor, lecturer, or academic supervisor, international office, accommodation office, student unions, and different office department. They take care different parts of the student. Like for if you feel really stressful, you can book the appointment and talk to welfare service or the student health center, and they may talk to you first. And if they feel like you need more help, they will refer you to the related department or the healthcare service in the UK. So other than that, library as well, they do the proofreading for students and advise students on the referencing. So we have students struggle with the referencing. So they went to the library and get the support from the academic. So it's a very good, all are free. So don't keep quiet when you study in the UK. Your problems, your struggle will never be been solved. So you really need to know what you struggle with and try to get help from the people or the service be ready for you in the university. NHS is about the health and medical. So what happened if you sick in the UK? So talking about the NHS, it is the full terms for National Health Service in the UK. So they provide subsidy treatments and healthcare to international students. So as part of your visa application, you already pay a very expensive IHS the fee to the government. So you are covered for their medical. So what's covered? Then pay attention for this. As part of your visa application, you already pay the fee. This will allow you to access to the medical care offered at the upfront cost by the NHS. Okay, this including you book the appointment and consult with the GP. GP is the general practitioner on any physical or mental health issue. If you use the accident and emergency services, A&E services, then it's also covered. Diagnosis of sexually transmitted diseases and also getting the COVID vaccination if you be in the UK. So all are covered. But some are chargeable. So for example, if you already make the appointment to meet with the GP and get the consultation already, but need the medicines to prescribed by the doctor, you need to pay the prescription fee. So eye test and eye care are not covered. Dental care, vaccination, not the COVID, but it's like hepatitis B, A, all these are not covered. So it's better if you get the body check in Malaysia already, and some of the vaccines already no more valid, you can get the vaccination. And essential that you get all the dental care lah. So it's like dental care in Malaysia already before you departing to UK is cheaper, because if anything happen in the UK, it's not covered. It not surprised that you need to pay very expensive the bill later on. Eye test and eye care. So if you're using the contact lens and wearing the glasses, you can get extra pair or get more contact lens to bring to UK. Getting such in the UK much more expensive. How to register and use the GP service? So when you arrive in the university on the arrival days, you will have the welcome week, and during the welcome week, there's a booth set up for you in the university, register for the GP. So usually the clinic with the GP is based will be assigned to you based on the address. So let's say if you're living in the city of Liverpool, but many areas that different students will stay differently in different region. So you need to present your address, and they will try to assign you to the GP nearer to you. So you will get the GP information. So after the assignment, let's say if in the future you're not feeling well, you want to book the appointment to talk to your GP, consult the GP, then you can have the GP information, call to the clinic, book the appointment. So that will be on the first week when you arrive. Remember to register with the GP. And then how to register? You need your passport, student identification, and a proof of address and photograph. Your GP can refer you to National Health Services, then this on request. So if you need dental care or the treatment, then they will refer you, but that is not covered in IHS. Personal safety. In UK, in general, is very safe. But in case of any emergency or safety reasons, you can call 999 to contact the police, fire, and ambulance service. So for non-emergency, you can contact 101. For medical non-emergency, you can call 111. Okay. So how to stay well, safe, and healthy in the university. But in case, here are some tips for you. You need to be aware. Register with a local GP, essential for quick access to the medical care and emergency. Especially important for ongoing condition. So for example, if you have asthma or diabetes that need regular checkup with the doctor, if you study in the UK, very important that you quickly be in the UK, settle down, quickly register with the local GP. Register with a nearby GP. University healthcare centers are often most convenient because some university, they have the clinic based in the university, the big one, and they also have the medicine programs offer on campus. They usually have the clinic in the campus. Register with a dentist. Doctor cannot treat dental issue, so you need to register with a local dentist if you need care. For like example, if you have braces, you need a regular follow-up. Then that would be important for you to register to the dentist as well. If you don't have any dentist issue, then it's okay. Look after yourself is very important. Make sure you prioritize your sleep and healthy eating style for energy and well-being. Eat at least 5 portions of fruits and veg a day. Choose whole meal cups over refined ones. Limited fast food. UK has very convenient fast food, so just very easy to get. But try to prepare your own meals. Eat more veg and fruits. Not eat too much fast food. And additionally, take care of the mental health, physio, and pharmacy supports also available. Use NHS Urgent Treatment Center for minor illnesses and injuries. During holiday, register as a temporary patient near home. Okay, in case of, some emergency and you lost the passports or something even so happen, and you need to seek help from the HiCom Malaysia. So HiCom Malaysia is in London. So these are their contact details. It's essential that you contact Malaysia embassy right away if you need help. For example, you got very ill disease and you want to come back home or whatever. So we got student lost the passport in the UK. They need to visit to the HiCom to get their passport replacement. So that is the place that you can get help. Okay. So for UK student visa, I believe all students already in the process of getting the CAS submitted the visa application, waiting for the visa. So in case you're planning for your flight arrive in the UK, not to for a program more than 6 months, you cannot arrive more than 1 month. For example, if your program start 15th of September, you cannot arrive like 1st of August because it's more than 1 month of arrival. Okay. Graduate route visa. So finishing the programs, you are if you're doing degree or masters, based on the current UK rules, you are entitled for the 2 years graduate route visa. So, but to make sure that you complete the program successfully. So if you have any receipts or failed subject, so you are not entitled to apply for the graduate route visa. So make sure you pass and complete the program successfully. You can apply if the following are all true. You are in the UK. You must be in the UK because students like come back Malaysia, apply for the graduate route visa, you are not eligible. So your current visa is student visa. You cannot extend from the tourist visa. You must extend from the UK visa. You study a UK bachelor degree, postgraduate degree, or other eligible program for a minimum period of time with your student visa. Your education provider inform the Home Office you have successfully completed your program. Okay, so with all the requirements met already, then you can apply for the graduate route visa. So how to apply? Apply online and then key in all, provide all the information, then you will get it quite quickly with the decision. So the key thing is you must finish and complete the program successfully. So if you have any receipt paper before your visa expired, you must have it all receipt done already, complete the program. If let's say your visa no longer valid, but you still have a receipt to sit, then you are not entitled. Okay, so some tips for new students visiting to UK study as student. So we want you to remember 3 things. Don't overpack. Many things are available in the UK and some, winter jackets, winter clothes are actually cheaper than in the UK. Don't pack so many jackets to bring to UK while you can actually get it cheaper in the UK. So important essential documents with you to pack on the hand carry so that you can quickly access to before you get your check-in luggage, because that is essential for you to pass through the custom later on. All the electronic devices, yeah, like it's good for you to bring your own laptop to UK. Eyeglasses, because eye care and every eye products are very expensive. Medicine, so if you're on the prescribed medicines like for asthma, for any medical concern, it's better for you to prepare enough of medicines to UK, or like the sockets and the adapter to bring to UK as well. So if you can bring one set of the wash bed sheets to UK, is good, because you can use it right away. Embrace the local culture. Join the clubs and society. Actually, you can make the most of your student life in the UK. So it's good for you to embrace the local culture and the community. That it's very important for you to take care of yourself, prioritize your well-being.